Good day, sir, and welcome to another lovely addition to my series, Painting and Bitching, in which I paint and I bitch. Today, I'm giving scripts another shot, because without someone else to guide me through a conversation, I will end up talking about the randomest of shit. Last time I tried this, I nearly had a panic attack, so here's to hoping I'll do better this time. Before I get into the topic of this video, which is the visual masterpiece that is Last of Us Part 2, I'd like to go over the materials I'll be using today. Very briefly, because I'm not thorough as a person. I'm painting in my Strathmore watercolor journal, and I'm using my custom freak show of a palette, which contains a wide variety of brands, ranging from Winsor Newton to Talons to Daniel Smith. I'm also trying out 3 new brushes I ordered the other day from the German brand Cum, with a K, which will never not crack me up because I'm an actual child. All jokes aside, I ended up really enjoying these brushes. I've had the same assortment of cheap brushes for years and they're starting to look a little ratty, so I felt like it was time for an upgrade. These brushes are synthetic fibers and they're supposed to retain shape very well, which is a big plus in my book as I tend to get aggravated by bent brushes. They hold the perfect amount of water and come to a final point, and I've generally had a great time painting with them, so much so that I actually ordered a bunch more of them, so yay. They're also quite cheap, which is always good. Anyways, moving on to the real topic of this video, The Last of Us Part 2. Motherfucker. Visually, it's gorgeous, both environments and character models, and the goddamn expressions, and all the little details such as reflections, lighting, depth, etc. The sounds are chef's kiss level good. And being a former equestrian, I gotta give them a little clap clap on the design and movement of the horses in this game compared to the first. I feel like most people have adequately expressed their issues with the writing better than I ever could, so I won't waste my time going on about it for too long. More than anything, I'm just disappointed and confused. I came out of it feeling shitty more than anything, and I don't think that's what a good story is supposed to do. It's one thing to have a sad or grim ending if the story is overall captivating, riveting, and has gotten you invested. But here, it just kind of felt like someone really wanted me to like Abby to the point that they'd utilize dogs to make me think less of Ellie, and I don't fucking like that. Don't bring dogs into this. It's a shame, because in any other game I would have loved Abby as a character, but being forced to play as her just felt absolutely wrong. I lost interest halfway through the game and nearly stopped altogether just because there really wasn't a cell in me interested in feeling sorry for the person that killed old Daddy Joel. And then the ending just felt like a letdown. There was no resolution, and we were just left wondering whether Ellie or Dina can work it out and if Tommy still has an entire boot up his ass. The ending of the first game wasn't necessarily happy. We knew what Joel had done to save Ellie, and we knew that Ellie didn't believe his lie, but there was still hope that they'd work it out, which brings me to my favorite part of the second game, the flashback scenes with Ellie and Joel, especially the last one, because the fact that they were most likely going to be alright had me fucking weeping. It also made me hate Abby so much more because she took that from them. I think it's clever, writing-wise, to stir up emotions with the impossibility of a full resolution following Joel's death, and it makes us all the more passionate as we go after the people that killed him as Ellie. I guess what I really hate is that it felt like the game itself was siding with Abby. End of the day, I'm just bummed, but at least this motivates me to write my book better and learn from the things I didn't like about this game. As creators, we create things for our audience, meaning they have to get something meaningful out of the experience, and with this game I didn't quite get that. So I'm painting Joel because a bitch is sad. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you didn't, don't tell me why, I'm bummed enough already. Going forward, I'd like to do weekly updates, and I've settled on Mondays because bad things happen on Mondays. So subscribe and like if you want to. follow me on this journey of public speaking and midnight anxiety. I will now leave you with some good music and this sad Joel portrait. Bye!
Was a good sign, despite of everything I saw. It's slowing down time, changing all the laws. Try to catch it with my hands, so that I can take it home. Hoping I can keep it, when I'm there we'll be gone. Try to catch it with my, catch it with my, catch it with my, I'm falling down, falling down. So I put you in my hand, try to hold and make it stay, in the animals away. Try to catch it with my, sometimes fast and sometimes slow. They are falling to the ground, dancing round in circles, and I catch them with my mouth. It's often all the noises, it's often all the things. Everything is wild.